right. Good evening, everybody. We are broadcasting, and we are here live and direct on this Thursday. And we're going to go to our Zoom right now. And joining us, as always, is Mr. Van Stone. And we have several guests tonight. Van, good evening.
All right, this is Van Stone, the face behind the voice, and welcome to WVSR. Of course, we're Power 88, but we're also Philly Funk Radio, and this is television, and we are so excited today. So, with us today, we have Terrence Rainey. He is Philadelphia's boxer. He does business, entrepreneur. He's out in Texas. Houston. We're going to bring him back in a minute. We also have today Alex, of course, the Philadelphia musician, singer, writer, author. He's with us today. He'll be popping in. We have Harold Carter, my man, my right-hand man. He's the businessman that goes with me with all the top, meetings. He's here with us today. We also have Whitney Hickson. She should be jumping in on us too. And this is going to be really great. We also have a preview of Ty Terrell, my cousin, who's a celebrity. He's really kicking it from the Texas direction to the Philly direction and back to the Texas direction. So we're going to discuss some things about what's coming up, and let's get into the show. So with that in mind, what's up, Jerry?
Hey, not much. I'm sitting here. I'm enjoying a nice cup of coffee. And I'm believe it or not, I'm drinking a cup of coffee, but I got the air conditioner running because it was warm. But as you said earlier, it wasn't as warm as actually I thought it would be. It was actually kind of cool today.
Yeah. Well, it's 92 degrees, 92 in Philly, everyone. And we're just yelling out, of course, to all our Philly followers. We want to say what's up to you, Virginia, and, of course, our California. We always, let our listeners and followers know what's on. So right now, while we're waiting for Alex, the musician, to come in, we usually do our icebreaker, and we're waiting for Warren Bloom, of course, former candidate, ran for mayor. He's popping in a few.
Warren is actually here with us.
Okay, what's up, Warren?
Warren.
Okay, his mic probably hasn't come in yet, but that's okay. He's going to pop in. So let's talk about what's really exciting here for Black Philadelphia. We're going to remind our viewers that hey, we are starting something powerful here in the community. We're trying to create what's called the Black Town. The reason why I bring that up, we have Chinatown, Philadelphia. It has a real history of, this country. We can go back and look that up. We have Indiatown, and we have all kind of other towns. But as far as Black Americans, Black Town, African American Town, we have not had that yet. So right here, where our new location is going to be, where the Van Stone Center is going to be at 5037 Walnut Street, second floor. We are working on bringing all of these things into view, where it's going to be a multi-purpose center. We're going to have a garden in the front. This type of garden is flowers and plants. In the back, we're going to have a double backyard. And hopefully, adding to that garden is going to be a cucumber garden, dealing with pickles and pepper garden. So that's the activities that we're going to have for the community, for our youth, where we can invite them to do the education piece. It's going to be really, really exciting. We're also going to bring in cooking. So we're really trying to bring all this up, so let me see. Right now, we've also started our summer program for our youth. We have a bike camp. So for those teenagers, hey, what's up, Brother Harold?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
All right. So I'm just giving everybody up to date what's happening here. And we, for all our teenagers, it's summertime, they really they don't have anything to do. So we're going to have something that they can do, which is a bike camp. And that way, it doesn't matter how old or young they are. Teenagers need to learn how to ride bikes. So with that in mind, we'll bounce back around. What's the hot topic today? I think the hot topic is Philadelphia and the new mayor, Cherelle Parker. She's making some real big changes dealing with public safety. Anybody up to date on that?
Oh, sorry.
I didn't. I
Michael.
am.
Oh, go
Oh.
ahead.
Okay. Well, let us know.
Well, she just acquired a couple billion dollars for different programs for the youth, things of that nature. You know, so hopefully we can implement some of that money what we talked about earlier about this gun violence. That's
Right.
what I mean
Right.
with it. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Yeah, that's really big. That's really big. In fact, she signed some new bills. We have a lot of new things going on, more than just the curfew. You know, in most big cities where there's a problem with gun violence and things like that, every year, especially around the summertime, a curfew is put into place. But Mayor Sherelle Parker, she has really implemented a new program when it comes dealing with this problem we have, Kensington. Kensington. It's like a whole different state or country in Philly. So something needs to
yeah.
be done about it. The promise is to clean it up. And I mean, she has a Kensington czar. That means for the first time as a deputy police commissioner who's assigned to really straighten that situation out. But also she has a safety program in play where now new training has to take place for those who will be serving people. You know, so like one example, if someone has to get served dealing with all kind of things, eviction notice or other things, it's going to be a big change. The people who represent Philly dealing with serving, they're going to be armed because a couple of times some of the servers just, doing a simple thing as here, just being served, it was really bad. They were shot and things like that. So that's some of the updates for Mayor Sherelle Parker. Jerry, what you got? Anything?
Well, it's funny because you were mentioning about the. I was going to mention, last Friday was the last day for public school in Philadelphia, and that same day, not being negative, but I noticed the crime rate amongst teenagers and the gun violence just went up exponentially within that 2 day period, going into the weekend. I'm really hoping, and I'm going to take a further look to see what Mayor Parker's vision is for stopping this gun violence, because this stuff is ridiculous. I have Citizens app on my phone, and it's going off like every half hour. Shooting here, shooting there, carjacking, and so forth. So it's like, wow. By the way, we have Alex. He'll be joining us in a minute. He's coming in the group right now.
That's good because we need Alex to really bring in the fun and the joy, with the icebreaker. And we're going to guess what the song is, just in case you guys, all our viewers and listeners who are not familiar with the icebreaker. So there we go. What's up, Alex?
Hey man, how you doing, brother?
All right. So now that you're here, we're going to explain what the icebreaker is, and we're going to do just maybe one icebreaker. The icebreaker is a game that I invented. It's a game show, and what we do is we have a professional singer. We do have several with our team. Alex is one of them. Myself is one of them. We also have Warren Bloom. He's also a professional singer. So what we do is we have one of the vocalists sing a song, not all of it, just a part of it, and everyone get a chance to try to guess what the song is. And let's just have some fun. We get it right, we get it wrong, but that actually relaxes everyone. So, Alex, what you got for us, man? Can you get us with this icebreaker, or can we get you?
Alex. Yeah. First, I want to say this, right? I'm in the car with one of Philly's finest. His name is Chip Fireman. Say hi, Chip.
What's going on? How y'all feeling?
What's
Hey
up?
Chip. Hey Chip.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the Chip Fireman, man. What station you at, Chip?
54.
54. He at station 54.
Okay.
All right, here come on for you. Moonlight won't ever be cold as long as
Oh,
Beautiful.
yeah.
But what's the name of it?
I know it's a classic. 1970.
You ain't saying what it was.
I know. I'm trying to give everybody a chance, but I know it's a classic. What you think, Harold? What is it?
I'm trying to sing the lyrics in my head.
Let's throw it over to Terrence. Terrence, what is it?
I can't get it. I know what it is. I'm trying to get it in my head now.
You know that I'll make you from morning till night.
I cherish the love. Who's that by?
I know. Hold up,
Treasure, man, by Brother Johnson.
Brothers Johnson, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I was,
treasure.
Come on, man. Y'all don't get none of the Jones I be saying, man. Y'all old.
yeah, I was going to throw it out to Jerry. Jerry, did you know that?
I have no idea.
I know I should know the name of it.
Y'all
That's
knew that
the
video.
80s, bro. That's the 80s. That's our era. And she talking to some old kids. We can't remember that.
Yeah.
I know
remember that
4,000
shit,
songs
the
in my
name of
head.
it.
By the way,
Treasure. Yeah, okay, guys. So as you know, right now, while we're moving right along, you know, I'm going to throw one in. I'm going to trick you guys. Most of you heard it. Some of the new ones don't know what it is. Take a guess. Can you woo, woo, woo?
Oh, come on now.
No. Who is it? Is the OJs?
Jeffrey Osborne. Jeffrey Osborne.
Come on, man. That's the only song you know.
Okay. Let me see. Jerry, did you get it, Jerry?
well, of course, it's the same song.
Okay.
Hey, by the way,
And when I switch up on you, you know, then you're gonna be surprised. I'm gonna get something. Go ahead, Jerry. What you got?
by the way, Alex, to the guy driving from the Engine 54, that's literally right up the street from my studio. I'm on Lancaster Avenue.
Okay.
So just want to say big shout out. If my building's ever on fire, run down here and save my equipment.
All right. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a break right now. I think we're gonna take a break. Jerry, is a good time for it?
It can be, yeah.
All right. Let's take a break, and then I'll explain what this video is about when we come back, guys.
Oh, so we're doing that video. Okay, be right back.
Yes, that one, the one and only.
The one and only. All right, we'll be right back.
Yes. All right.
Welcome to IWF, Infinity Wrestling News Network. I'm Van Stone, your host. Today, October the 30th, we're talking to the president of Infinity Wrestling. We have a couple of questions we'd like to talk to you about. A couple of questions we have, and we'd like to discuss some things. First of all, how did you start this program?
Well, before I say that, Van, first of all, let me say thank you for having me on the IWF Wrestling News Network. The idea for the IWF was conceived as a result of having worked with a prior wrestling federation that was pretty much engaged into somewhat in similarity of what we're doing. And then I decided that the Family Sports Entertainment, also known as the Infinity Wrestling Federation, we could make an impact upon the youth of America, of communities, and etc. And we formed a corporation, and here we are today.
I understand that the purpose of this product is to really help the community. Is that true?
That is true, and what the IWF, what we intend to do by helping the community, we're going to engage in a series of what I call...
All right. We're back, and Van, I'm going to throw it right back to you.
Oh,
Who was
right.
that in that video?
Thank you so much.
Who was that
Thank
young
you
man?
so much. Thank you so much. Well, we're back on Van Stone. This is the face behind the voice. Welcome, everybody. This is Philly Funk Radio. And, of course, we are Power 88 FM Radio. We're also WBSR Radio. And we're, you know, just happy to have all our viewers and listeners. Today, we have with us, we have Alex, the musician. He's with us. We have
I'm a musician
Carter
and a novelist, man.
with us.
I'm more than just a musician. I'm a
Okay,
novelist.
Okay, I said that before you came in. I gave you all your props. Don't worry about it. I got you. Anyway, we also have with us visually Terrence Rainey. He's a Philadelphia boxer, professional, and he belongs to us, but right now he's out in Texas. We're going to be talking about big things in Texas in a few seconds. And, of course, we have Warren Bloom with us. All right, somebody's got to turn y'all thing down. Yeah. Okay, thank you. And we have Warren Bloom with us. We ran for mayor 2023. Warren Bloom, how you doing, Warren?
Wonderful. Good afternoon, everybody.
Hey, Warren.
How's it going?
All right.
Okay.
So Van, just describe to us that video that we just watched with that young man that kind of looked like you. Whoa.
Well, I was trying to get into that, but everybody's like doing their own introduction, and that's great. That's what makes the show fun. So anyway, the video during the break, it actually was an original video back from 1999. And you guys are going to have a chance to watch the show afterwards when it's all put together. For our viewers and listeners who are watching us live on YouTube, in 1999, when Van Stone was doing a little TV at that time, I was the first Black American here in Philadelphia to bring professional wrestling to Philadelphia. And I mean, this is the real deal. So you're talking about Hulk Hogan and, you know, you have all these guys. Even Rock was, you know, at the time was just coming fresh back then in 1999. But I was the first Black American to bring pro wrestling to Philadelphia at the West Philadelphia High School. And here's what's special. It's all Black wrestling. So we had all the Black wrestling, champion wrestling. My man Hard Rock Hamilton. You may not know his name now, but back in 1999, Hard Rock Hamilton was the top tier wrestler for the Blacks, and I had him. I brought them all here, and I did an interview for this actual program. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit with Jerry. So that's when I first met Jerry. This is 25 years ago when I first met Jerry. What you think, Jerry? We was talking on the phone about it.
I was so young. I think I was working. I started working with you, and I was working with someone else. You know, yeah. I look back at that video. I didn't even remember that I shot it, but I think I shot it on a VHS camera.
Okay. Yeah.
But brings back
that's how far we go back. And that's even before I met Warren Bloom. So, you know, me and Warren, we got a deep history. But my first history is with you, partner. You know, Gerald, Jerry, the man. and we were doing video, a special show. It was exciting. We had a crowd, man. It was a sellout crowd, you remember? And it was at West Philadelphia High School, which used to be 48th and Spruce Street.
Right.
Well, I had actually met Warren a little bit before you because I was doing work with a gentleman named Mike Jones. And Warren was doing work with him. He had a show on Comcast, and I had met Warren through there. So, yeah, I don't know if you remember that, Warren.
Boy, you taking me back.
Yeah, that was a while.
You remember that, Warren?
Actually,
no.
I can't say I do.
Well, the reason why I dropped that video is to show, you know, how far Van Stone, the name, the brand, has been around Philadelphia. Because, you know, the people who are really close and a part of my team, I like to give my accolades to you guys too, because you guys really make me. And the brand, you all are Van Stone. Everybody knows my history. That's my middle name. The family name is Downing, which I'm going to come right back up, and that's why I have a special guest that we're going to be talking about, which is my cousin, Ty Terrell. And he's definitely a celebrity. He just does so much. He's going to be joining our program on a regular basis. He's going to have a special show from the Terrell family barbecue. You know, just the history dealing with music, entertainment, and it's more than just the cooking. But Ty Terrell, he has a 30-year experience in Texas. And that's why I wanted Terrence Rainey actually on the show as well, especially today, because the goal would be to really link up the conversation with somebody who has a name that's already out there. And so we got to be on our P's and Q's, guys. You know, we have the top tier that's in here with us. Right, what you think, Terrence?
What part of Texas?
Well, he's not here, but he's been all over Texas for 30 years.
Oh, okay. I thought he was out here now.
Oh, no, he's not out there yet. But when he has a show tomorrow, so we have a brand new cooking show. And it's going to be tomorrow where we'll get a little bit more information about him. But just the fact that the Philadelphia history, he's from Philly and he's from Texas, just like you, Terrence, you know. And it's just going to be really exciting. The main new thing for all of us, we've been pushing, you know, safe, clean, and green. So that also goes along with how you eat. So it's going to be really exciting to learn a lot about barbecue and the difference in a smoker, using a smoker. What is that all about? So the Ty Terrell process, man, the organization, I mean, it's just going to be really wonderful. Anybody got any thoughts about cooking using a smoker?
I don't know. When you said smoker, I thought you was talking about the dude up the street. Anyway, but
The dude on the corner.
Okay, so we don't have any other cooks here?
Yeah, I know my dad.
I can cook, but I ain't.
My dad used to smoke in the backyard. Well, in Philly, the backyard is the back alleyway. But he used to smoke meats, turkey, brisket, ribs. He used to do that every Sunday. He used to use wood chips and natural charcoal. You could smell the smoke for miles. So that's pretty much where I own some of my skills as far as barbecuing. But that accolades to my dad.
I see your skills picked up a little bit in your car.
Okay.
I cook a little bit. My mother taught me how to cook.
Okay.
That's right.
All right, well, give us a little bit more about that cooking, Terrence. Alex.
Well,
she taught me how to make homemade biscuits. She taught me how to make spaghetti from scratch. She taught me how to saute different meats and foods and stuff. So I know how to grill a little bit. She taught me well. She taught me how to sew. She taught me how to clean. She taught me how to cook. Mama taught me everything.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna tie this part in directly to what's happening out there in Texas because Terrence Rainey, he has a water ice business. We've been promoting that. Tell us a little bit more about what's about to jump off out there in Texas, Terrence.
Well, I just landed. We just landed 4 more concession stands through AAU basketball with a player named Cynthia Cooper used to be in the WNBA. So it's pretty much finalized and wait for the truck. The truck should be done tomorrow or Saturday. I thought he went to one of those classes. We can go ahead and start everything rolling with it, get the business started and everything.
Okay. Would you throw back one more time that former WNBA player's name because that's very important for our show?
Cynthia Cooper, her name is. She was in the WNBA and she's running AAU basketball out here in Texas. So we have a business situation with her that we're working with now. Once I get the truck out from being wrapped, once it's wrapped, we're gonna open up. Then we're gonna start doing business with her. Besides our storefront and everything, but everything's going according to plan though, time wise.
Okay, that's good. So we definitely are going to tie the team in. Those of us who are professionals in different, styles and so forth and so on, we're going to really bring this into what's happening in Texas because, like I said, once again, I'm blowing up my cousin Ty Terrell. He definitely is the Texas backup, and you two guys need to connect, and you definitely will and talk. Man, and I'm just excited about that. So we'll really have even a Philly thing going on down Texas even more. Let's go to the former candidate for mayor, Warren Bloom. While we have a few minutes left, I wanted to get his thoughts. Warren, I want to get your thoughts on that because I know that the mayor, we're trying to reach her.
You got no phone to get in?
No, because of the way he parked it wrong.
Oh.
You guys are wrong. Alex, your mic is open.
Alex, tell him to either cut it.
I turned his mic off.
Yeah, your mic's open. Okay, so Warren, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. So what's your view tying it in for the mayor, and your platform? We have something really exciting and healthy now. So we have a barbecue, more than barbecue, and we have Terrence dealing with water ice. And how do we tie that in so that the mayor will know about this safe, clean, and green? What do you think?
Well, yeah, I think I'm like it was Alex and my mom taught me how to cook too. Enough, yeah, just in case.
You need to tell me, you got these people.
Just in case a woman wasn't around, we learned how to cook and clean for ourselves, and of course that all fits in with good the platform I ran on, which was family values and stuff like that. I'm excited about a number of things. was having to work with Sherelle Parker. I'm about to let her know that the Bloom, we're about to launch the Bloom Community Center, and it's going to Bloom Family Center, Community Family Center, and we're looking forward to helping children continue to reach their goals, and let the mayor know that yes, that we're going to help promote the clean and green her agenda. Along with that, we want to create business opportunities for people. Also, I want to say that Terrence reminded me of some of the things that are going here in Philadelphia. Even though he's in Texas, he's very connected what's going on here in Philadelphia, especially with trying to curb the violence and stuff like that. So some of you know about the recent shootings and stuff we've had, and they found a whole bunch of shells on the ground. And hopefully soon we're going to be having a remedy for curbing or stopping the violence like we know it here in Philadelphia. So
Okay, sounds good.
a long hot summer coming up.
All right,
I'm just asking everybody to try to be clean and to be safe during the up and coming holiday.
All right, Van.
Sounds good. So I'm gonna throw it back to you, Jerry, because how much time do we have left?
We're actually almost out of time. We got about 4 minutes. So I'm going to ask everybody what their final thoughts are, and we're going to wrap it up for the evening.
Okay, so we're going to start with you, Alex. We're about to wrap up. What's your comment? The end for today.
Well, my end for today is not only do young people need to have goals, I think we have older people also that still want to do goals, have goals that they want to set also. So we should look forward to that also and getting other people help too, like older people also. That's just a suggestion.
Yeah, sounds good. Harold, what do you got?
When you mentioned the Mayor Parker, I went to one of her town meetings right in the area, and it was awesome that she had all her cabinet out. It was a packed house at one of the local churches. Warren, I was actually sitting next to Warren Bloom that night. But it's good about her initiative, and she's a community person, and I think a lot of that goes back to the community helping out each other in a community, just like when it was when we grew up. You know, we were close, and the parents kind of helped us, as we call it, who we are now. The old heads were in the neighborhood representing and just kind of bringing the kids up. So I like the fact of what you're doing also, Van, with the community and making sure the community is involved with keeping everything safe, cleaner, and greener.
Thank you so much. And Terrence, what's your final thoughts?
I think that with Sherelle Parker, just these new finances that she has acquired, I think that she should think about using some of it for trade, bringing trades back into the classroom. I had print shop and auto shop.
Absolutely.
So we need to bring back the trade schools so the kids, when they graduate from high school, they have something to go right in the class with. Right in the work with. So if they get a certificate from 10th to 12th grade, that's the same amount of time being in college. But they hire some vocational teachers, and they can learn HVAC, printing, computer classes, automotive. So they need to bring that back. You know what I mean? Because I don't know why they took it out anyway. Because I went to college. I went to college for printing after having it from 10th to 12th grade in Overbrook. Then I got out of school. Then boom. Then you had no more vocational classes. Auto shop, none of that. Auto shop used to be in the basement in Overbrook. We have none of that anymore. That's what we need to bring back and enable the kids.
Yeah, that's one of her initiatives, Terrence. She is talking about that because college isn't for everybody. You know, mindset and finances. So that is one of the things I agree 100%.
Okay, so guys, I'm going to conclude with the biggest introduction, and my conclusion is my cousin Ty Terrell. Look for him. We're going to have a special show. It's going to be great. So we're adding an additional cooking show, and it's more than just cooking. You know, I just have to have him here so he can explain the difference of what a smoker is and the type of wood and so forth and so on, and the healthy food. But what I do know is from talking to Ty Terrell is that basically explain with the smokers, you know, when you have family problems financially, you can cook using one of those smokers and feed about 25 people. I mean, that's amazing. And the other thing I do realize is that weather, season does not stop using the smoker. So
Right.
it's going to be a real plus for us, organization wise, guys. We are going to use this Van Stone Center here in Philadelphia. We are going to now connect back and forth between Texas, literally boots on the ground. We hope to send out Warren Bloom to Texas. That's going to be our goal because we need to have that connection out there so we can have that Philly water ice, Philly smoking and Philly cooking and all these different things. And helping us to take the lead is going to be Todd Terrell. That's going to be hot, guys. So join us if you can tomorrow at 2:30. He's going to have his first show and you'll get to see some of the cooking live.
Where?
Right here in Philly, 2:30. If
Yeah,
you
where
want
you joining?
you're going to get the link as we do. Or you can go live on YouTube and check us on Facebook Live. We're also on Instagram as well. And, what's that? Click, share, like, and all that kind of stuff. So that's my pretty much wrap up for today. All right, Jerry, back to you.
All right. So as always, I would like to thank everybody for joining me. Let me click back over here. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow with our cooking show. And everybody have a wonderful evening. And that's pretty much going to wrap it up for me for the day. And why is the music not playing? I'm not going to worry about it. All right, everybody. Oh, there we go. Music out. All right, everybody. Have a good night.
All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Stay safe.